No school managed to win 2 under-19 cricket titles this season as Wolmer's boys were crowned T20 champions following an exciting 4-run win over perennial champion St. Elizabeth Technical at Sabina Park yesterday.
It was a final about bowlers, and it was Stets who had the first laugh as Gavasta Edmund tormented the Wolmer's top order with pace and accuracy, bowling Corey Hines and Matthew Alger before having West Indies under-19 player Jordan Johnson count for 4. At that stage, Wolmer's were 3 down for 10. Captain Justin Beckford played the shot of the day, but then Edmund with what turned out to be the drop of the day. Beckford was on 12 at that point, but the Wolmer's captain would score another 37 runs on his way to 49 not out to take his team to what seemed a meager total of 87 for 7. Edmund ended with figures of 4 for 17, while Odell Samuels had 2 for 6. The start for Stets was watchful, but Amari Wedderburn broke the opening stand of 26 with his first ball of the game. Samuels bowled for 13. They got to 46 for 1 after 10 overs and looked to be cruising to victory. However, Wolmer struck back in a spell that saw them picking up 5 wickets for 12 runs in 3 overs, including that of opening batsman Cian Roy, who scored 16. From there it fell apart for Stets, as Johnson, who ended with 4 for 11, bowled arguably the best 4 overs of his life. Wolmer's were helped by some indecisive running between the wicket, and in a flash they had the game in their hands. The equation came down to 8 needed from the last over, with 2 wickets in hand. But Alger, as cool as ever, wrapped up the game for Wolmer's, dismissing the 5-time champions for 83.
I tell the guys that it's already on the board. You know, it's a low score, but this is a final. You know, and if anything is on the board, that's what matters. So we just have to go out there and bowl them out. Tell the team we have to bowl out Stets to win this game, and we did just that. And hats off to my team, to the captain, to Jordan, who bowled his heart out. You know, it was an all-round team effort, but I'm very, very pleased with the boys.
They were basically getting nervous, making poor decisions and stuff like that. You just want them to kind of relax and understand that we are only chasing 87 runs, and at that point, we just need just about 4 runs are over. So if we hold our nerves, you see, if we notice we get a lot of bad balls and we miss out because we were tentative and stuff like that. And that is one of the things that contributed to us basically losing the game.
Beckford was named the final MVP.
I think it's just shot selection, to be honest, because the pitch was a good one. It was pretty flat, so I think it's shot selection.
Excelsior took 3rd after beating Manchester High by 8 wickets. Renata Brown for TVJ Sports.
Now, President of the Intersecondary School Sports Association, Keith Wellington, believes students must learn to embrace Caribbean culture in order to fall in love with cricket again. The ISSA Under-19 schoolboys season came to an end on Wednesday night with the final of the T20 competition between eventual champions Wolmer's and the 5-time winner St. Elizabeth Technical being played under lights at Sabina Park. This marked the first time a schoolboy game was being played under lights, and Wellington says this shows ISSA's belief that cricket still has its place among high school sports despite a drop in the number of schools competing.
It has been one of our major sports in Jamaica and the Caribbean, but we have fallen off somewhat over the last few years. And I think that if we are going to encourage young people to play the game, we have to make it appear to be attractive to them on and off the field. And so we think that this is one way that we can attract more youngsters to the game. And so this is something that we are going to be seeking support to have done